We're watching Molly's Game.
And we're making a Cosmo in here.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome back to our channel.
I don't know why I didn't say welcome back.
Let me do it.
Wipe your lip. Why are you sweating on the lip?
It's not. It's from the wall. It's from the cheese, stupid bitch.
Hey!
Welcome back to our channel.
Staying with Sean and Piaget.
Movie and a nightcap. Ow, that was so crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, Wiley. Another episode, another pick. Today's Piaget's pick. What's your pick?
I picked Molly's Game.
Molly's Game? What's that about?
So, Molly's Game is about an Olympic class skier who was so close to getting gold. But then, you know, a twig got in her way. She gets into an accident and her Olympic dreams are poof, gone. So now she has to figure out what she wants to do with her life. She starts off by moving to somewhere warm, sunny, LA. Then she gets into hosting, she gets a secretarial job, which then gets her into the game. She is kind of being the secretary for this underground game run by the elite of elite Hollywood royalty, the richest of the rich. And she's happy doing that for the moment, and then, you know, the person who's running the game starts belittling her and making her feel small. You know, she's not a small lady.
These are poor people bagels.
Oh God. So, you know what? Instead of her having to answer to the man, she wants the man to answer to her. She starts her
level up. She level ups. Level up.
So she decides to run her own game, and she enlists some of the A-list actors in Hollywood at the time, and she starts running her own That was a clue. She starts enlisting her Hollywood actors and some rich people in Hollywood, and she starts running her own underground game, and it is the best. You have to be the who's who to get into this game. And with more money comes more problems. The FBI gets involved, and she is shut down, and she's under investigation. So we have to see if Molly is gonna be able to outsmart the game of life.
Is Molly gonna be able to win the game?
Only time will tell.
Is Molly woman enough to game up?
Only Molly can tell.
Can Molly level up, Annie up, and win the game?
Only Sierra can tell.
Level up. Level up.
So Sean,
Yeah.
I picked the movie.
You sure did.
All right, and you picked the drink. So what are we gonna pair with these pair of aces?
Lots of pairing going on. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We're gonna have a Cosmo. A cosmopolitan, very popular in Manhattan, especially back in the day when I believe Molly was running her underground clubs and Sarah Jessica Parker was having sex in the cities. It's going to be a pretty strong vodka drink. It looks pink. People think it's not strong. I made 100,000 of these back in New York, and it's going to be delicioso.
I think that these drinks will sneak up on you like the FBI did to Molly.
Let's go!
So today we're going to be making a
Cosmo. Cha-ching! Also known as a cosmopolitan, very popular in Manhattan, where half of our story takes place. Made popular probably by Sex and the City.
Oh yes, that was Carrie Bradshaw's favorite drink. So that was super popular, I would say, in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Sure, Mr. Big. What
I'm like impressed you knew
That's
that.
the only guy I know.
Oh my god.
Which one? What character are you?
I'm Samantha.
I don't know what that means. Fill up your bin with ice. We're gonna do things we'll have in this drink are some sweetener, a lime juice, cranberry juice, triple sec, which is an orange liqueur, and any kind of vodka that you prefer. You already have your ice in the bin. Put a little bit of sweetener. We're gonna do about a half ounce.
Okay, not too much. I don't want my stuff too sweet.
Half ounce of sweetener there. And half ounce of lime juice here.
Okay.
Boom. You're gonna do an ounce of cranberry juice. Skadoosh. Half ounce of triple sec, again is an orange liqueur. Boom. And how many ounces of vodka, Piaget?
I think we need to do 4 4.
Whoa.
Just kidding,
Whoa.
too.
We're gonna do 2 ounces. Quarantine pours. Quarantine pours.
I was trying to make a double.
You sure are. Shake her up. Two hands it.
I feel like I did mine good.
It was perfectly fine. Fill up another glass of ice, strain it over some fresh ice.
Oh, let me strain it. Okay. I never get to do this part. Shh. Now while I'm pouring. Oh. This looks good.
To the tippity top. Make it fancy. That's a Cosmo on the rocks. You can do it as a martini as well. And you
We
got
just don't have martini glasses.
True story. Little lime wheel as a garnish. You fancy.
We fancy, huh?
You fancy.
Huh?
You fancy what?
Uh.
You fancy what? It's summertime.
Summertime.
Summertime drink. Let's deal it out for
Molly's game! Cheers.
Cosmo.
Cosmo to you.
Cosmo to you.
Cosmo to you.
Cosmo to you.
And also with you.
Cosmo to you. Cosmo.
Oh.
Cosmo.
Cosmo?
Cosmo.
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 Would you like?
Cosmo. Piaget, what was your favorite scene in the game of Molly?
In the game of Molly? Also known as Molly's game? Golly!
I don't love the fruit.
So Molly's game, my favorite scene, it's kind of like your 90s moment that happened like in your every like teenage 90s movie. This is not a teenage 90s movie, but the makeover scene almost, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm putting down?
I do.
What I'm kind of talking about is a transitional scene. So it's right at the tail end of her being like the secretary or the person that
Assistant. She's like a personal
yeah. It's right on the tail end of her Molly being a personal assistant for the person who's running the underground Hollywood game.
Jeremy Strong.
Yeah, from Succession.
The beanie shows
He
up.
plays asshole so well.
These are poor people,
But
bagels.
like asshole in the sense of like you're trying really hard because you're kind of like a loser. So yeah, he plays whatever that is very well. Anyway, she's on the tail end of being his assistant, running this underground poker game for the elite of the elite, and she's tired of his shit. And now she has leveled up. She's taken off her JCPenney's dress and she's putting on some like Givenchy stuff, okay? And she's now like running her own really posh elite of the elite poker game with the help of maybe someone with some spidey senses. Allegedly. These are all alleged.
Allegedly.
So we get to see
Our Spider-Man, if you will.
yeah, the best Spider-Man. He might not be the best person, but he is the best Spider-Man.
Allegedly. And they build it up too, where she's like, I wore my favorite dress on the best day.
Yeah, it's like from JCPenney's. First of all, no one's saying JCPenney's isn't nice, and it was like an $89 dress.
The strangest compliment is if someone's like, hey, you could be a JCPenney model. You're like, well, is that a compliment?
It wasn't that time, I feel like. But anyway.
And he walks in, he's like, I hate your dress, I hate your shoes.
I know, and he was so rude about it. So then like the next scene when she's running this underground poker situation, she is just looking like a snack, sweetheart. Like a snack.
On fleek.
On fleek. On fire. She's lit.
Adjectives.
Anyway, so we get to see her become this boss lady, and it's so empowering, and she looks really good. Not a single hair is out of place. This girl is looking great. And we just see her like really just start to rise, and her confidence start to rise, and her really come into her own.
She goes from like I have my little cheese board from a grocery store to like Mr. Chow's personally catered.
Exactly. It's just she's just in every way leveling up, and it's anyway. So yeah, she's having her she's all that moment with taking the hair down, taking the glasses off, and lo and behold, she's gorgeous. And it's just awesome to watch. And I always love those moments in a movie where it's like...
She's coming to fullness.
Just coming to fullness. Just becoming her, like, going from basic to...
I'm every woman.
It comes naturally. Oh, 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 oh.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Ooh,
I just wanna
feel the heat with somebody.
The music is in our heads.
With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. Woo. So Sean, what was your favorite scene in Molly's game?
In the game of Molly.
In the game of Molly.
First of all, again, everyone's doing work. You got some bangers in there. Idris Elba's showing up. He just got off of fighting, I believe. Kevin Costner's would be like, I'll be your daddy. What's up? I'm Kevin
You will be
Costner.
my daddy, Kevin.
Michael Cera's playing, what's
Kevin Costner gave the eulogy at Whitney Houston's funeral. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but like I think people need to know that.
That's true. He fought for her to get that. They have a bond. They have a special bond.
Yeah, I only said it because we just sang
There was a lot of singing.
that song.
We don't know why, but there was.
Yeah.
It's not in the movie, but it should be. Something to think about, Aaron.
Sorkin,
Sir.
if that's your real name.
Sir.
Did you make it up like you make up everything else in your movies?
Tell me the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's another Aaron Sorkin movie.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of people in this, a lot of bangers, but I do love me some Kevin Costner. They have he plays the father of Molly, played by Jessica Chastain.
Wish he was my daddy.
Oh, me too.
Oh, is that the liquor talking?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's just me.
Yeah, so he plays a dad, and he's tough on her, but he raises like a family of champions. Everyone's kind of doing well in the family. They have an estranged relationship. Long story short, short story long, he comes back into the picture later in life when she's really
struggle.
Yeah, going through the FBI court issues with Idris, and everything's popping off here.
Yeah.
And he just shows up as a father, even though they don't get along. And there's just it's a nice, touching scene of kind of like everyone taking off the tough person exterior and kind of being like, this is what's up. And
it was a stripped down scene, I felt like.
Yeah, it was pretty raw. And Kevin Costner plays, he's also a psychologist.
Of the mind.
Of the mind. What else would you be a psychologist of?
Could be a psychologist of the body.
Can you? So yes, Kevin Costner shows up and he kind of sits down with her in a bench in Central Park, and he's just kind of like, listen, I'm going to give you three years of psychology advice in 3 minutes. Here we go.
And by the way, so sorry, all psychiatrists can do this. And
yeah.
it just shows you,
like,
just tell me just tell me the answer.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's the problem with the dad, it's the problem with the mom.
Yeah, like, just tell me. I don't have time for this. It's expensive.
So yeah, he runs through about 3 years of psychology in 3 minutes and kind of sees like, this is what's wrong with you, this is why, this is the other thing. A couple of little things to push her buttons and kind of make her like, you really think I have a problem with powerful men because you're a powerful man? He's like, I just said that to get you riled up.
Yeah, he was baiting her.
Yeah, he's getting into it. And then they have an estranged relationship because as a father, he ended up cheating on the mom, and they never knew why. They kind of had this...
Yeah, she had blocked it out, but subconsciously...
She saw it when she was like 5.
She knew.
Yeah, when she was like 5, apparently, she saw something
but
happen
she
in
didn't
a
know
car.
what she saw, but like in her body, in her soul, she knew.
And he knew, she knew.
So, Sean, what time is it?
Pop quiz time!
Oh yeah!
Pop quiz! Pop, 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 pop,
Okay, so as you guys know, you need to pick a team, pick a squad. Are you going to be a Shawnigan? Or are you going to be a Pia monster? Don't you dare mock them. So as you know, whatever team that you've decided to put your fate in, when they drink, you drink. All right, suckers? All right, so you better hope that we're paying attention up in this mother.
Aggressive.
I know, that was, I felt it. Okay, first question. All right, what does Molly's dad say is a synonym for being tired?
Weak.
You know what's not weak? These drinks! Okay, so I lost, but I kind of knew I was going to lose on that one. That was a warm-up question because I'm not a...
Kevin Costner. He's tough on you, but he'll get you where you need to go.
You know what's going to get me where I need to go? This shot.
Drunk lady already.
This shot.
Drunk already.
You mad? Okay. Bottoms up, hoes. Sorry.
So vulgar.
Cheers. What is the novel Idris's character has his daughter read?
The novel or the play?
It's the same thing.
So it is the same thing. It's The Crucible.
Arrgh!
Ooh.
Question 3. How much money does Molly get on her book advance for naming the celebrities or naming a few celebrities in the book?
$35,000. I watched the movie. I watched it.
My questions were stupid!
I watched it with my eyes.
Stupid!
Then I
Stupid!
I listened with my ears. I felt it with my heart. Cheers. Cheers. Cosmo. Cosmo to you. Don't sit there. You do it all. Throw it back. Oh my god. Put it down. What are you doing? What?
Okay guys, so if you've been paying attention, you will see the scores are right here at the bottom, and I'm sorry, Pia Monsters, but you had to drink.
Sweeping, swept.
Yeah, I got 3, Sean, none, because he's a hoe for sure.
Piaget, what do you rate it? What do you rate the Molly's?
Out of 1 to 3, staying in with Sean and Piaget. I feel like I always give it movies a high rating, but it's because I really enjoy watching movies. You know what?
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it's a 3. I want to give it a low score because I just want to have some variety, but I really love the movie.
You like the Molly game.
I mean, I picked it because I liked it, so 3. It's a 3. It's a 3, and you know,
in the pocket.
I like it for 3 reasons.
Splash the river.
Splash the river.
He's got the nut.
Right,
He's got the
yeah. I like it for a couple of different reasons. One, pacing was great. That's my number 1 thing that I look for. And then the writing was amazing and good, and I enjoyed that. And I also love a movie based off of a true story because it makes me more invested in, like, this stuff really happened to somebody. Like, I'm intrigued. Tell me more. And I don't know if you guys have been, making your own guesses in your head for some of the celebrities that were involved, like the one main celebrity played by Michael Cera. We've been giving you hints throughout this entire video. If you have guessed who this celebrity is, please put the celebrity's name down in the comments below, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, do whatever you want, man. Live your life.
Okay. What do you give this movie out of 1 to 3?
1 to 3, Sean and Piaget's is staying in. I give it...
He's really hard to impress.
I would almost give it a 1.5.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna give it a 2.
What? Okay, no. It's just, why would you give it a 1.5?
Because there was a moment where it's like, I love Aaron Sorkin, and usually pacing his dialogue and everything's on fire, and it is, but there was just a moment in the middle where I was kind of like, oh, are we still doing this? What are we doing? And
are you kidding me?
And then it got me back into it, because everyone's great.
You're so
Aaron Sorkin's
annoying.
writing's great. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm keeping it real. There was a moment in the middle, I don't know what it was. I kind of got up, I started doing things, and I came back, and it's great. It was great. But I give it a 2. Double down on 11.
You don't even know how to play poker.
I do not.
You're a go-getter.
I don't.
So Molly's Game, that's going to be available on Netflix. And Sean, what's your next movie pick?
My next pick will be on HBO. It's an HBO film. I believe.
You
Hugh Jackman.
You have not picked any movies that are not
crossed,
on Netflix.
I crossed it. It's brand new. Hugh Jackman in Bad Education. See what that's about.
I've not heard of it, so I'm excited. It sounds great.
Wolverine's in a suit.
I like the title.
There's some about schools and scandals.
Ooh.
What more do you want?
I like it. It sounds intriguing, so I'm excited for it.
Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and the bell right below. And don't forget to share.
There you go.
With your friends, your family, and anyone you know.
There you go. And if you want to know how to make that Cosmo, all of the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. And if you got any questions, comments, concerns, hey, shoot them over. You got a movie you want to watch? You got a drink you want to know? How do I make that? Where do I do? What do I do? What do I buy? How do I do it? Do I shake it? Do I stir it? What do I do? Shoot us a note.
And on that note, thank you so much to people who are still on the front lines working, making us be able to stay safe, stay home, and do fun things like this. And from us to you, we say thank you. Cheers! Bye-bye! 1, 2, don't laugh. 1, 2,
Count so slow. Like
1, 2, 3. So Sean, I picked the game.
Did you? The game? I'm every woman.
It comes naturally. Oh.